Hey, this is Colleen again with the Science Zone with another version of our daily dose of science. Today I am going to talk again about citizen science because April is Citizen Science Month and there are a lot of exciting things happening out there. One of the organizations I mentioned last time was SciStarter.org. This is an organization that provides access to many different citizen science activities. I'm going to borrow from their webinar, and Caroline Nickerson is going to talk a little bit more about their projects.
SciStarter is a connector of citizen scientists and projects that need their help. And to that end, there are over 3,000 projects and events that you can explore on SciStarter. SciStarter, which you can find at SciStarter.org, also runs and helps with a number of programs. So we have a Girl Scouts journey where Girl Scouts go through an experience and are able to explore different projects that maybe focus on the natural world. We have school programs that we help facilitate, where students are able to access a list of curated citizen science projects and go through an educational experience. There are lifelong learning programs. One that I think is really cool that's on SciStarter is with OSHER at Arizona State University, where it's people over the age of 55 who are able to explore projects that we handpick for them about issues they care about. There's a tools database that you can search to find different citizen science tools that you can use to contribute to different projects. There are corporate volunteer programs. So different companies have come to SciStarter and said, hey, of projects that are affiliated with y'all or that work with y'all, what do you think would be a good experience for our employees to volunteer to? So that's part of it too. So, and Citizen Science Month is another program of SciStarters, and a big reason why we're here. I love these virtual events because they keep me connected to something bigger than myself. I'm able to do citizen science and turn my curiosity into impact, so to speak.
So how do you participate in citizen science? There are several really cool things that you can do. Science Friday has partnered with SciStarter.org. One of the activities is simply to register at ichange.org and look outside your window, look in your yard. Join that community and document the things that you see changing. There is another really exciting opportunity, though, for people who are interested in helping with research on Alzheimer's. And I know most of us probably know someone or have been touched in some way by Alzheimer's disease, and there is some really important research going on out there. There's a game called Stall Catcher, which was developed at Cornell University, and it is part of a program called Eyes On ALZ. It is a citizen science project from the Human Computation Institute. Once again, I've borrowed some footage from their website to help explain how to participate in this very fun but powerful and helpful science game.
Today, there is no effective treatment for Alzheimer's disease. It hurts people and their families and continues to puzzle researchers. One piece of the disease that has been especially difficult to understand is why there's less blood flowing through the brains of Alzheimer's patients. To study this, Cornell University researchers gave mice the human version of Alzheimer's disease. And when they looked deep inside the brains of these mice, they found some small blood vessels that were not flowing. They discovered that these stalls are caused by a certain kind of blood cell getting stuck in the vessel. Mice that have these stalls perform poorly on memory tests, but when the cells that cause the stalls are taken out, something remarkable happens. The blood starts flowing again, and the memories of the mice go back to normal. If we want to get rid of these stalls in humans with Alzheimer's disease, we need to find a safe drug that will do that. And the only way to know if a drug is working is to give it to mice and see if the stalls go away. Finding stalls takes a lot of time though, and without help, it would take scientists decades to find a drug that works. So we decided to make a game that lets anyone be a scientist and look for the stalls. With more people searching, we will be able to find the stalls faster. And the faster we find them, the sooner we can hope to arrive at a safe and effective treatment for Alzheimer's disease.
Welcome to Stall Catchers, a game to speed up Alzheimer's research. This This is a capillary, a tiny blood vessel that transports oxygen and nutrients to every cell of your body, including your brain. Sometimes, a blood vessel gets clogged. Such a vessel is called a stall. In Alzheimer's disease, about 2% of brain capillaries can be stalled. This can reduce overall brain blood flow by 30%. By playing stall catchers, you will join a global effort to find such stalls and speed up research towards an Alzheimer's treatment. Together, we can get this done quickly. Here is how to start. First, just register with a new username, or you can sign in using an existing Google or Facebook account. You will receive an email with a link to set your password. Once you've registered, it will show you the interface. We will help you learn how to find stalls, and we will guide you with your first movies. Don't worry about making mistakes. Each vessel will be seen by other citizen scientists, so we can figure out the right answers together. This is the virtual microscope. It's a special tool that allows you to examine blood flow in a real mouse brain. To use the virtual microscope, wait for the movie to fully load, and then scroll through the movie using the slider. You are now looking at successive layers of brain tissue. Notice how different blood vessels come into view and out of view. You are analyzing the vessel inside the outline. If there is more than one vessel inside the outline, pay attention to the one that most closely follows the shape of the outline. Scroll back and forth to see if the blood is flowing everywhere in the vessel. Look for signs of stalls while you scroll. Do you see any black spots that are stuck? These are blood cells clogging the vessel and causing a stall. To record a stall, first click on the stall button. Next, click on any part of the vessel where you see a stuck black spot. Congratulations! You have just recorded your first stall. After you have given an answer, you will see feedback from experts or from the global community of catchers. This happens to be one of the movies that the experts have already seen and annotated, so you can check your answer against theirs. Now click Next and move on to your next vessel. Is this one flowing or stalled? If you're sure there's no sign of a stall, click the flowing button and record your answer. This movie has never been seen by an expert, but it looks like the other catchers agree with you, and that's all there is to it. Congratulations! You are now a qualified stall catcher.
There are so many ways that we can all become involved in very important citizen science projects. I would like to recognize SciStarter, Stallcatcher, and Science Friday for the information that I was able to gather from their websites. I hope that that encourages you to take part in this or the multitude of other citizen science projects that are waiting out there for all of us to get involved in.
projects